My brand. Okay. Wow, can I record that with the podcast? All right.
Well, this is brought to you by.
Let's just imagine that this is all audio, which I'm sure it will be, and there will be no video whatsoever to this. That'll make it fun. So hi everyone, I am Cybertalk. The podcast has officially started. I'm joined by Grant the Great. Grant, you got stuff and things somewhere on the internet, don't you?
You see, we already.
It's okay. It's all right. Hi, Lucy. You know what? She gets in and around enough. I'm sure anyone listening to this podcast knows who that is, and that's a good thing.
A summoner has disconnected.
Well, so that part will definitely be added into the podcast. We'll make sure we get the league audio in there. For your pleasure, we're playing League of Legends while we bring this podcast to you. I'm pretty sure no one does that, so we're unique.
When there's no more light, I'll carry them.
Grant, you didn't plug yourself. Go ahead. Tell the people what's up. Tell the people where to find your things.
A summoner has reconnected.
I'm Grant. You know, catch me
30
honestly
seconds until minions
at
spawn.
twitch.tv/Grant or Twitter. What's my Twitter name?
I forgive.
It's like IV_Grant. Yeah.
What have you been streaming recently?
Nothing. Kakarot.
Kakarot?
Kakarot. I'm waiting for Phantasy Star Online 2.
I'm here to save them all.
Minions have spawned.
Fighting games is always a must. I have become one of those people that play Call of Duty now, so I'm playing that.
At the time of this podcast, the Warzone just dropped. This is basically the same week. You playing Warzone?
I prefer it over the regular Call of Duty.
Interesting.
That's for sure.
Should I be playing Warzone?
Definitely not. I'm sorry. I don't think VR is your thing, but I could be wrong.
Warzone's in VR? What?
It's Battle Royale, yeah.
Oh. I can. It's like to the last man. It's basically like what 150 players in deathmatch.
Yes.
Is it free for all deathmatch?
Yeah, but you can go up with a group of 3.
That sounds like something I would try. That sounds like something I would like to try.
It is free.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
Why is that?
But I do like, and I've been put on to something actually. Losing these trades. So I've been put on to the idea that certain games will be more successful because they've just been around longer. And you've already named 2 games you're playing that have that staying power. One of them being PSO2. Like it's been around so long that one, I'm pretty sure it's going to stay around forever. And 2, it has a big player base, which is the point. I'm pretty sure this Call of Duty has a huge player base. Do you find your matches are happening faster than other FPSs like Overwatch?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't really play.
Right.
Like
But when
that.
you did take time to do it, I think all of us can say the queue times kind of were really long.
Yes. Yeah, that's definitely true. The queue times were definitely a long comparison to.
What's that? Are there classes?
No. You kind of just build what
Just
you
pick
want.
up a gun and go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
There's a loadout. The one thing I do like, if there's a loadout from like the regular game
Right.
you made when you play multiplayer, you can actually get a personal loadout and
But I won't close my eyes.
You can get a personal load. At the time of Grant talking, I was in the middle of a 2v1 or 2v2. So you can get a personal loadout. And assuming this personal loadout will, like, what? You can start out with a sniper rifle if you want to.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to. I mean, the thing
Okay.
about it is, with the personal loadout, you basically are taking the exact loadout that you had from your main game when you play multiplayer.
Interesting. So what if you don't have multiplayer like I do? I don't have the main game. Or do I have to buy the main
I'm pretty
game?
sure you can still make a loadout.
Okay.
It wouldn't make no sense for you not to. So I'm pretty sure you can still just like make a loadout in some form or fashion.
My walls aren't unbreakable. I'm not either.
An enemy has been slain.
Is it just one map?
Oh yeah, it's a big VR map.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been playing it for?
Until it dropped. So day one, I'll take that back. Like day two.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the friends that I have, they like to play multiplayer, regular
Right.
multiplayer. I'm like, all right. Well, since y'all playing regular multiplayer, I'm gonna go play some.
What else just dropped? Neo just dropped. Neo 2. Am I saying that right?
I want to play it so bad, but I really can't justify spending $60 on it.
I hear it's shorter.
I definitely can't justify spending $60.
I hear that. I hear that the
I'll get us through this.
the
Is it
selection.
multiplayer friendly in comparison?
Yeah, it is.
to
It's multiplayer friendly. I also hear the selection of
you have to beat it first.
Every day.
selection of enemies you fight against is not very unique.
Has been slain.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not. You know, I have the first game. I haven't played the first game. Do you have the first game?
I do. I played a good chunk of it. I haven't finished it yet because my data got lost.
I have it on. Oh, okay. I have it on PC.
I'll probably get it on PC, honestly.
It's been on sale, isn't it?
Because it's just on sale a few times.
Bound to the stones, bound to each
I
other.
think that would be a fun playthrough. It was that or Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice.
But,
Sakiro. Sakiro.
I just like the multiplayer in it. It reminds me a lot of Monster Hunter.
What, the first game?
Yeah, the Neo
Okay.
multiplayer.
Right.
So I definitely I want to do that.
Okay.
But
Well,
my issue is the fact that is it going to be like the first one?
I hear you have up to 3 people now. That I
I mean,
read.
that's cool and all,
Yeah.
but do I still have to beat the level first in order to?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you got to do that in the first one. You got to beat the level first.
Right.
That's interesting. That's also smart because it's like you're not. It's a double-edged sword actually because it's like it would be nice to start with someone who or to play with someone who you're teaching the map to versus you have to hope that the person didn't get frustrated and just quit.
An enemy has
Nice.
been slain.
Well, we do have 3 topics, and I think I think the first topic,
Light
appropriately so, is I have a question for you, Grant.
I don't know.
Okay, I know. So, you're familiar with American Hollywood actors, right? Or I guess you're international at this point. Would you say yes to that? Yeah. Would you say yes to?
Yeah.
You're pretty familiar. So, are you familiar with the fashion walk-off? If you saw if you've seen the movie Zoolander?
Yes.
Okay, you know when they did, when David Bowie and
Ending.
and they did a little walk-off, and they were on stage, and Zoolander did that thing where was it Zoolander? He ripped his underwear from. I think that was the other guy. I think it was Owen Wilson's character. Yeah, it was Owen Wilson's character. He took his underwear off. Because I think he was limber. That's why he won. So in the realm of Zoolander, I guess, I want to know who would win in a walk-off between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone.
Arnold.
Arnold?
The only
Arnold.
Arnold.
He's already done some form of modeling.
Uh-huh.
He's already done his walk-off several times. He knows about competition. Kind of a, you know.
I feel like you gave this a lot of thought. Like that wasn't just some on-the-fly answer. That definitely wasn't an on-the-fly answer. That was good.
But yeah, it's definitely Arnold.
Definitely Arnold.
He's had the history. Yeah, he's even had the walk.
I gotta agree with you on that. Yeah. You know, I honestly thought you would have went with Sylvester Stallone, but yeah, Arnold's right. I can't deny that.
Why would I go with Stallone though?
Because you know, Stallone's had a great career. He's been in Expendables.
They both have.
You know, Stallone's putting hard work as well. He was Rocky. He showed that, you know, if anything, he could train for it, no matter what it is. I think Stallone has equally put his body through hell.
Yes. I guess Stallone for me is different just simply because his personality is more shine through.
Okay, I see that though. I can see that. Arnold actually had, I don't know if he was in it, but there was a new Terminator game that came out recently.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's called Dark Fate or Dark Future or something like that. I think that's what it's called. For what it's worth, it looks pretty good actually. Like they did a pretty good job with rendering out like a really believable world of the Terminator. If I see it at like $30, I'll definitely pick it up because I think it's worth a frolic, you know. Or a little playthrough and just see what it's about.
If something wasn't trying to kill me, it would have me worried.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to. I'm looking to kind of broaden my horizons when it comes to gaming.
Uh-huh.
But I need to figure out what is it that I'm looking for. Because I've tried like music games, rhythm games,
Yeah.
which I still love these things to death, but it's definitely like, okay, where do I go?
Right.
Has been slain.
I think I know for me, I kind of made a promise to myself where I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try new games. Just to see like what kind of mechanics are out there, like what's the game all about. Oh. And if there's one thing I've noticed, I've enjoyed gaming a lot more after I started doing that. Especially since there are some really wacky games. Like I probably would have never discovered if I didn't try it. I think one of them was the.
I mean, but think about it. Isn't that childhood right back to where it was? Simply because, like, when you were a child, what happened? You had to play these games. You had to discover. It wasn't the internet, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a drag. And that's gonna be kills for me.
Nice job, boo. So at the time of us actually recording this, we're doing a really good job of just isolating ourselves away from everything. That is the global agenda right now.
Widely dominating.
Turret plating will
Yeah.
fall soon.
We've gotten so good at life that we now can't go out anymore. We just gotta hang around in the house.
Agreed.
You know, when you think about it, right? Like
Love to hear Lucian say my name.
think about it. We've gotten so good at life. Excuse me there. We've gotten so good at life.
Has destroyed.
We have all of the accommodations you can ever ask for. And And now it's just like, hey, the world needs everyone to take 2 weeks off. Like, that seems to be the global agenda right now. And for better or for worse, it's such a mixed bag. So, you know, we hope whoever's listening and hope everything's all right. Hope you're doing good. We're checking in on your people you care about.
Dominating.
And play some video games. Definitely do that. Oof. So, like, near Automata? How do I say that last part? Auto what?
Ara.
Ara?
ATA.
Ara? Amata. Okay. Have you played that game?
Where? Yeah, I've finished the game from start to finish. It's amazing.
Ara. It's the sound of love. Ara.
Alright, a little trash talking here.
I'll finally be able to understand what all the Robo Booty memes are all about. Am I correct to assume that there are parts of the game that have like a different gameplay mechanic altogether? Like becomes a side scroller or something like that?
Definitely. There's quite a few games. It definitely takes on a lot of different genres. Like in the very beginning of the game, like very first level, there's basically twin stick shooter.
Okay.
So there's a lot that game has to offer. Oh, I definitely say it's definitely worth a try. If you have the time, don't rush through it. But remember, there's always secrets in that game.
Okay.
Like, there are a lot.
Okay.
Small talk wasn't
Rampage.
Are you only playing as like you only get to play as the main character?
Oh, you play the main character, the side character, as well as a side character. That
Oh,
was
okay.
part of it.
Has been slain.
The speaker is so upset with you.
Why?
Because you're taking his CS.
Oh.
He has to,
It's gonna be.
his CS is
This is gonna be a fast match.
but his CS is
I know.
how he gets his.
I
match.
know. He's trying to min-max in the whole 9. This is gonna be a fast match. It's not even like that.
I found it hilarious.
Dragon time?
20 seconds.
by the time I'm done here, I'm dying.
When'd you start playing League again?
When you play it.
What's your top 3 favorite characters?
Yi, funny enough, but not even because of how he plays, but his, I just like his design when I first started playing. Vars, even though I don't think he's that good anymore.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way, and I'm saddened by that. When Vars first came out, he was super OP.
If they want to chase Mordekaiser.
I'm happy Mordekaiser got a rework, though.
Same,
Yeah.
I love that take you into the Shadow Realm thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He can jungle. He can top lane. I think. Well, in my impersonation, he's always been able to mid. I think
Is my curse?
that's how he started. Mordekaiser used to be a mid.
I really don't remember.
Yeah. Oh,
This one, he was always a top, but
really?
like I said, I don't really remember that much.
I feel like he was always a mid. The game's definitely changed a lot compared to what I remember.
Yeah.
Now that I got the hang of a lot of the stuff, I think the only thing I'm still missing out on is getting the hang of the jungle rotation and whatnot. And when the stuff spawned. And I remember when I first started playing League, I was like, you know what? The fact that I know that there's like a certain depth to the game, it helped me figure out where I was at. Like, okay, I'm warding now, I'm doing this more, I'm taking objectives more. And you notice you start winning more too.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. Legendary. Legendary.
Not sure what she thought she.
You wonder why Grant got real quiet? He literally just pentakilled the entire team. I feel like he did the entire enemy team. I feel like he did it twice.
Close enough.
Yeah?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice.
Your team has destroyed.
We're about 20 minutes into the game and the enemy team's just...
Not surrendering.
They're, yeah. It would be really helpful if they surrendered. This is one of those kind of matches.
Like a 10-1 Zen, and you just don't want to surrender.
I feel like there are some characters where they're like, no, we can't be losing to this guy. And there could be characters that have just been like out of the rotation for a long period of time. They're just like, no, guys, there's no way we're losing to this guy. And goes Yi. Nice. So yeah, like, come on, Vigor. You didn't like I was really encroaching on your CS. But some people are like that. Some players are just that way.
Yeah, unfortunately. And a lot of people forget that this is a team game. and you
Yeah.
can't play solo.
Yeah. There you go. That's what you get, Vigor.
Shut down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I left you. Vigor got pulled in by Darius, and Vayne and Aiko and everyone else literally descended upon him. And I just hit my curse the black mist, and I just got out of there.
I don't carry this.
As you should.
Yeah, no remorse. No, just hey, buddy. I'm sitting on a chunk of gold though. 2,500.
Same.
Yeah.
Has been slain.
Do you have any plans coming up this week? You like any playthroughs of anything?
mostly.
Just work.
It's
Alright.
work. But I mean, we moved into a new place,
Mhm.
so I'm definitely in the mood to stream,
Yeah,
which I have not been in such a long time.
that's good to hear. Oh no, we're being we're being verbally assaulted for how good we are.
Harass. What's harass?
We're being harassed. That's right, sir. We are being harassed.
The grave is silent. We're buried in all the things we never said.
The guy melted. Oh, there's a surrender. Ah, there we go. That's a surrender. That was good. Well done, sir. Well done, everybody. GG all around. GG. 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 Grant, are you that type of player that just hangs out and trash talks in the chat?
Oh, definitely.
No. Oh
Definitely
no.
that person.
You heard it
I'm not that person
first.
today, but
24 minutes into the podcast and Grant's just throwing out toxicity. Is it? It's warranted, right? Like you just don't do it. It's you got valid reason to do it. Yeah.
I do it if the team is trash talking in general.
If provoked, you will trash talk.
Or should I say I fight for my friends?
You fight for your friends. Speaking of friends, WowLich is here too. Hi, WowLich. WowLich is partied up with us at the time of recording this. It's been very quiet. Luckily, a great player. Oh, you can hear the chime of the hello. But Grant, what character? Who gets you salty? Like, what character do you just like? Once they're on the map, you're just like, okay, I can't die to this character. Yeah.
Darius.
Yeah. I feel like it's
It
too
has to
easy
be
to die to
Darius.
him. Yeah.
I can counter the mess out of him though.
Right.
But if I make the smallest mistake against him, it's over.
Interesting. Okay. Lucen can support? Is this a thing? Switch bottom? What? Support? What? No? Yes? I guess I can get away doing the same thing.
I mean, either way, you're fine.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna harass.
Right. Right. So, the support wants to switch with me. Sure. And so, just explaining.
I like how your name is so long that it just died on my screen.
For context, my name is Legacy Sun Tzu. I was going through a phase, so that's what that is.
You're living.
I just kept
No
it.
one fights alone in the mist.
Yeah, apparently I'm support now. Go figure.
How dare you?
I don't even think I need to change my runes. I'll just keep doing what I've been doing anyway. No, right. Do everything except the last hitting part, right?
It'll be perfect.
Hell, even at this point, guys, at this point in League, like, just do whatever. Just do whatever you want to do. It's okay.
Not bad. But
As long as all roads lead to victory, just do whatever you want to do.
Bye, huh?
Vi's fun. She's great on the map. I respect her.
Yeah, but who do I want to play against her though?
Oh,
Gonna be a butthole. Oh, hold on.
This very quickly turned into a League of Legends podcast. So, Grant, are you ready for the next wave of buffs?
No.
No? No? Who do you think is strong right now?
Can you take a knife from me, please?
Sure. Who do you think is strong out there right now, Grant?
What do you mean? Champion?
Yeah.
Vi is always gonna be strong. I want to pick Warwick or either Fiddle, but for some reason Fiddle was not coming up. She banned Warwick. No, I don't really keep up with League. I don't know anything about this. I just play the game.
Do you feel like you're living another game through this game? Like, I feel like I'm playing the old school Korean PvP games. Because they're also isometric top down. So it's like I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just clicking on people.
No.
No? Wow.
No, I don't have that feeling. at all.
Renaissance man, everyone.
League was definitely its own personal thing.
Yeah.
For a long time, but at this point, it's just like it's over. I'm just
Really?
Yeah. It kind of just is what it is at this point.
You ever gonna go pro? Is there a game that you'd ever want to go pro at?
Dragon Ball, easily, of
Really?
course.
Who's your team?
I don't have one. Funny enough,
Oh,
the team that
wow.
that I play against y'all with,
Yeah.
is just literally my default one team.
Wow. So we're
Because it's
getting.
the first option.
So we're getting. your trash tier.
Subpar?
Wow. Look at your trash tier. Interesting.
But you never know unless I said something.
Wow. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of away. Feeling like... See, my problem with Dragon Ball, though, is I get caught in the simplest of things. And there's like a window of how good I can get in that game. And the gap keeps widening and widening and widening. And I'm sitting at the bottom like, well, Broly's in it. Broly's here.
They're running from me.
That makes me happy. Broly's in it.
Welcome to Summoner's
I want to
Rift.
surrender. That'll be fine though.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, what side she's touching.
What's that?
I'm trying to think of what side Vi is gonna start on.
It's enough.
I mean, it's gonna be blue because she needs it, but
Well,
how do you feel about cancellations?
about who?
Almost
Minions have spawned.
Cancellations of like almost everything.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like the events?
It's just nice not to be in catacombs.
Yes.
I think it sucks because there are a lot of people who make their living off of those events. And so I hope it's temporary, but at the same time, it's for a good cause. You basically have a situation where large groups of people being together and, you know, carelessly, you know, spreading their stuffs unintentionally. That's the thing. It's all unintentional. With all that said, it has to be. It can't be helped. You know, it's one of those. It's one of those phrases that it can't be helped. It sucks, but it can't be helped. And it's for the greater cause. It's literally for the greater cause. So,
Hunted by the forces of darkness.
um,
Okay. I can make
you
this
know,
work.
I hope people are in a situation where they have like that rainy day fund.
I think a lot of companies are just paying their people.
Yeah, they are, which is great. I think that's awesome. I think that's great.
If something wasn't trying to kill me, it would have
Which I'm really impressed because a lot of, well, let's be honest, a lot of companies do not really care.
I think it's also because they know they have the money. You know, they know they have the money to do it. They know
Well, I
they
think
do.
it's because, I think it's more so because, like, if they end up getting sick, they're going to take a risk anyway, and it might be long before it's
Right? Yeah.
But, you know.
And again, to my point, like, I totally believe in the whole idea that like a lot of companies have the money. They can do it. They have the money. They just have the money. Like Cyber, how do they have that? Because they do. Because look at the rate at which we consume and tell me they don't have the money.
Right.
You know, it's one of those things. I think as a definitely as a society, we consume so much. We damn sure have the money and the resources to take a break from consumption. So, can those people still get paid? Yeah, they can. And then the hope is just everyone doesn't go stir crazy in the meantime.
Yeah,
'Cause I think, yeah, like, you know, that layer of paranoia. I think people like us were pretty okay with this whole situation. And what are your thoughts? I mean, I know it's different from area to area, but I'm in New York, so at least over here, we're like the hotbed for it, you know?
Right, and I think over here it's just
Like you don't want it to get
people
where it is over here. That's the thing. Everyone else is looking at New York and they're like, okay, we don't want that. We really don't want that. And I get it. I understand them.
I think for us, it's obviously it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I think for us, a lot of us are just kind of like, you know. Of course, they're still closing down schools and whatnot, but
Right.
the difference is with that situation, they really.
Oh yeah, because I was explaining to someone, it's the idea that you know, if they close it down, then people who have kids that work in the medical industry, they gotta figure out what to do with their kids. However, on the flip side, if you're out there and you can take care of someone's kid, you can take care of a niece or a nephew, you know,
Right.
I'd say do that. I think that solves two problems.
I'll get us through this.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, this is gonna be a tough game.
I mean, in lighter news, I think Animal Crossing did come out, so that's pretty nice. It's nice that we at least got something to chew
Nothing I
on.
would play.
Nothing you'd play. Doom came out.
Something I
Doom's
would play.
something you would play. You know, I haven't played the other Doom.
Yeah, that's okay.
No.
It is perfectly fine.
Screams of the waves are so loud, you can't hear your own.
Oof. You can tell we're having a heated match because we just both stopped talking for a moment there.
Enemy killing spree.
Syndra. That's always cute. That's always fun to see. I think Syndra's one of my favorites.
It's always dark on the horizon. If you only look up once.
Enemy rampage.
You need this opportunity to get super fit, Grant? Some PX90?
Super what? Fit?
Super fit? Yeah. Hashtag Grant PX90? That's right. You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen.
Rest now. Lucian thought I was lost, that I was only changed.
Oh, this mess is gonna be such a problem.
Oh, we got a tree man coming up. Ba-doom, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop. My name is Grant the Great. Grant, why you walk like that in this game? Grant, what's the name of this character you're playing as?
Pikachu.
Sir, that's copyright infringement. You can't say that.
Oh.
An ally has been slain.
When you have Senna and Lucian bot, who's the ADC? That's the part I'm trying to understand.
Lucian is the ADC. Stinner is the harass.
Is the harass.
It's the keep you in lane or keep the ADC in lane.
All right.
Them out of-
Right. That should be the idea, yeah. Why are there more bushes? Were you doing this? Are you making all these bushes?
I did nothing.
It's weird, sir.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been
Let's see. What's one last thing we'd like to talk about? Oh, Grant.
Yes.
Remember that thing you wanted to talk about? What's that thing?
Thing.
What's that one thing you wanted to talk about? That one thing you wanted to talk about. Maybe you're all like, Cyber. No matter what, don't forget, I want to talk about that one thing. And I was like, okay, Grant.
What you talking about?
You don't remember?
Love was left when everything else was torn away.
That was a really poor way of me trying to bait you into coming up with a topic.
Oh. Yeah, good job with that.
Yeah, you know, I tried.
So when is the Cyber FGC coming back?
Cyber FGC? Oh man.
Cyber Rank Fights. The Guilty Gears of Guilty Gears.
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain. Double kill.
Why'd you make me go and do that?
Well, Dragon Ball's in a great state right now, actually. So you're right. It's in a great state. I was actually hoping that we'd be in a situation where freaking Dragon Ball turned out to be like one of those games where you could like change the damage and have a bunch of modifiers. But my fingers are still crossed. I hope they do that at some point. But yeah, it has good character rotation. It has I think we can do 1v1 online. I think we could set those up. We could do 2v2. We can do, huh?
Can we?
Can we? I think so. I think we can change those things.
Part of me keeps wondering when
I just have to plan it out. And I think that with anything, it starts with gauging you know, there are other people that want to do it. Starts with gauging, you know, starts with gauging interests, and after gauging interests, yeah, do the thing.
Hey, sir, as long as you know that you're feeding.
An ally has been slain.
life won't let me go.
What game should? Well, I mean, I got Tekken, I got Dragon Ball, and we have. There's that new game that just came out. Is that Grand Blue or something like that?
Oh, you have that game?
No, I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it when that character that I like, the guy who punches stuff, when he comes out.
I like that character. I didn't know he was in there.
I don't-
So you might, I might be with you on that.
Which series should I be watching to understand that?
I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, that's my thing. Like, is it an anime? Like,
know where that,
yeah, I'm
where
like,
that came from.
what franchise is this? I have no idea what
I've never really heard of Grand Blue or anything.
Right.
It was mobile games.
Right,
so I
I've
don't-
never heard
I
of
don't
Grand Blue before. And I think that is where it is. It's just mobile.
Also, we lost this match. So.
Why do you say that? Who's fed?
Mid lane, level 12. And our highest level is level 10. But not just because of that. Just in general, she's just like, it's really dominating, right?
I know, for Syndra to be dominating, you know? That's weird. Of all people.
And the sad part is it's against a Xerath. It's like, you have range over here.
Yeah, you
Like,
do.
Why are you making it so hard? But he's calling her character brain dead. It's like,
Oh. Okay, well, that doesn't help. Yes, I can put together a thing and then Dragon Ball, and then we can gauge the interest. I guess it could start with me and you.
I want to fight Fox again, because Fox is completely ditch.
I know he's one of those characters. He's one of those players where he's like, I guess I'll get good. he's the Piccolo.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he's the 18. He's definitely the 18.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, okay.
17. Yeah.
17 though?
17, no. You know that's his favorite.
Is it?
It is. 17's his boy. Like character-wise, design-wise, he likes 17. Yeah, 17's his favorite doodle. Crazy lady coming from the jungle. I melted. What the hell? Did she throw blue buff at us? Who is this? Is this... What the... Oh, that's your ult. Oh, never mind. I was like, who's this weird blue buff?
Everything that's happened.
It's so hectic. Top's doing a lot of stuff. Bottom's having a hard time. There's a legendary enemy rolling around. I feel like the character you're playing... Who's his name? Ivam? Ivam? I bet him and Rengar go great together.
Something.
What makes you think that?
Is that you making bushes?
Yeah.
Yeah. He could hide in the bush, right?
You are correct.
I am correct.
Yep. And I am disappointed. I really want to get out of this game. Oh.
What message do you have for the young leaguelings out there, Grant?
You play like this, just stop playing. Stop. Oh yes.
Well, on that note, we should probably put this to a close.
To be reborn. Am I still me?
Great.
Yeah, we talked about stuff and things. That's always good. I might play that. I'm really thinking about getting that Dark Fate or something like that. Terminator game. Yeah.
Oh, is it multiplayer?
I don't think. I don't think. I don't know. I think it is 2-player.
So
it's super.
I wanna if I can get it cheaper. Oh no, it's done this game. Oh, if it's cheap enough, I
Yeah.
really want to get. Why are we fighting my child?
You know these rambles.
What's that?
1 second.
An enemy has been slain.
If you're here for them, you're here for me.
Who are you chasing? Someone?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, we're running from someone.
I'm not even sure why he went back to go fight her. Like I did that so you can get out.
You were saying. We were all on the edge of our seat. Yeah, you were saying, Grant.
Yeah, this is over. So anyways,
It looked like you just mooned
What
him.
was
I didn't know Treens could moon you.
what was my topic? I forgot.
Well, is there anything you'd want to do a playthrough on?
A playthrough?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's what we're talking about. The game that I do want to kind of get, if it's cheap enough, is the not Terminator. Wait, maybe it is the Terminator game.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think it is the Terminator game, and I could have sworn it was multiplayer.
Yeah, I think it is.
A real surrender vault. That's great.
Fine, the real one. What about? Oh, what's that game? Shadow Flash got a new controller. Helldivers wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, couldn't do that.
See you later, Daisy. I got 2 thumbs and a shield.
Yeah, Helldivers would be pretty cool.
If I could just get one more person to press yes, that would be great.
Oh, get him, WowLich. That was the best part of the bottom right-hand corner of WowLich, was just freaking DDT the guy, getting ready to tear into the next one. We got 2 rounds in, 2 games in. Hello and thank you for enjoying the first for a little podcast. Who knows? I'll just throw it out the way it is, or I might edit it and cut it up. You'll never know. Grant, where can people find you?
www.twitter.com/home. Wait.
Wow. Wait a minute. Is that? You sure? I'm typing that in, and I'm.
But yes, I stream. If you ever ask me, I'm gonna tell you no, but I'll go ahead and say it. It's www.twitch.tv/GrantIV, even though it should be GrantIV. Like I said, Twitter is IV_Grant.
That's where you can find Grant. You can also check out WowLich. We plugged them a little earlier on any of my broadcasts or any of my clips or any of my stuff. You can find us on Twitter, Cybertalk10. I throw out all of my YouTube stuff, so if you ever wanted to just sit there and watch 6 hours of Cybertalk10 play freaking Dragon Ball Kakarot, you'll find that there. And there'll be more of these. This might be episode 0, because by the time we do episode 1, it won't be like this. We'll probably have more structure to it with less and dead moments from both of us. But we're gonna jump in this next match, kick some butt. You all take care. Thanks for listening.